Beetle Adventure Racing is a game where you race around in little Volkswagen Beetles on different themed courses from Hawaii volcanoes to the snowy Appalachian Mountains. It was developed by Paradigm Entertainment and published by EA Games in 1999. It uses a license from Volkswagen to use the Volkswagen Beetle. There are several different variations and color schemes for the Volkswagen Beetle in this game. You only start off with 3 and unlock more later on. You can even change the color of the car. The courses are big and lengthy and full of detail and little hidden items everywhere, and plenty of obstacles to drive into. The courses have their own unique themes, from the very snowy mountains to countryside and even villages on the Hawaiian Islands. Only one problem: it uses controller packs to save, not battery backup. If a memory card is not inserted, it displays this warning. The introduction shows all the Volkswagens racing across the various courses throughout the game as sort of an in-game advertisement. They even show off what the game is very capable of. Even the narrator reminds you are playing. The Australian version is called HSV Adventure Racing and replaces all the Volkswagen Beetles. You can play 1-player, 2-player, or Beetle Battle. The game uses domestic and metric measurement and even supports multi-languages. There are only 2 tracks unlocked at the beginning, and you unlock more later on throughout the game. In 1-player you can race in the championship or single race, and there are different difficulties. You can even put in your own name for the leaderboard. And once you have put in your name, you can then begin to select what car you want. There are only 3 available, but all the color schemes are available. Each car is different from one another, each with their own rim and paint customization scheme. The cars available from the start appear to be very crappy and handle very crappily when you actually go and race. Pressing up or down actually changes their color, and you can still have the same car with a different color. For example, I picked black. You can race with automatic or manual transmission and even use your rumble pack. The first course is Coventry Cove. All the courses have a proper start and finish line. The AI always has a head start ahead of you, and you're always placed in the 8th position every race. With the handling acting like crap, it's kind of hard to get your car to get straightened out. Surprisingly, you can go from 70 to 0 just by hitting a wall on accident. When the AI hits an obstacle, it doesn't break, but when you hit an obstacle, it snaps and breaks. Even hitting a barrier will mess you up. Nitro boxes give you a temporary boost of speed and actually help you get ahead of the competition. The right C button actually honks the horn in case you get pissed off at someone. Smashing point boxes awards points, and there are 100 points per course, and the points are also hidden in the hidden paths. Of course, some of the hidden paths are kind of hard to maneuver around in. Some of the hidden paths of the course are kind of hard to get into in the first place. Even hidden paths have obstacles of their own. Sometimes just taking the hidden shortcut actually makes it longer. Colliding with the AI next to you actually just screws you over and easily knocks you back out first place. Outside of championship mode, you can always restart the race, but this is championship mode, so you can't. The last lap always changes the course to a hidden path that you will not know until the last lap. Getting first place increases your chances of getting onto the next race. The next race is Mount Mayhem and is a snow-themed mountain level like Alaska. It starts off all foggy and gets snowy as you progress through the course. Sometimes even the ramp smacks you into your opponent. This course features crystal caves, bridges, not so snowy countryside. In the caves, you can even drive right through the crystals. At the end of each race, you can even check on your performance of that race. Next, we're moving on to Infernal Isle. This is an Hawaiian-themed level with a bunch of volcanoes and beaches. The village is like an obstacle course with a bunch of destructibles. Even the point boxes blend in with the boxes on the side of the road. In addition to this fine village, there is a lava trench with a jump ramp, a cave of lava, hard to maneuver through, Even Jurassic Park, also hard to maneuver through the dinosaurs and electric fence. If you flip your car over, always pressing the left trigger will respawn you in an inconvenient position. On the last lap, the race gets even harder because the village is on fire, and I even fell off the boat ramp when I crossed the finish line. I even managed to win the novice circuit. When you win the entire circuit, they even congratulate you with the word winner and your car rotating multiple times. Upon completion, you unlock the next difficulty and even more paint customizing schemes and new courses. The new cars are much better than the ones unlocked at the beginning and actually go faster and perform much better. The gameplay of this game is very similar to Need for Speed, but driving around in Volkswagen Beetles actually gets boring after a while, even if the courses do look nice. Having different variations of the Beetle doesn't compensate for the only car being available throughout the whole game. The replay value would be a lot better had they used different models of Volkswagens instead of just sticking with the Beetle. One thing I have to say is some of the courses are actually kinda hard for the novice circuit. All in all, I find this game pretty decent and might come back to play it again someday.